we should be good to go. I'm good. Shawnee, let me get a quick mic check from you. Yo, what did you making that face for? Just mic check. Why are you doing that?
I said, stop being
Oh man. Um, Sean, let me get a mic check from you real quick.
You're
Chudaka, you a bum.
Oh, laptop making too much
You got
noise.
a lot of topics in this joint. You sure this is 1 hour?
Yeah, yeah. But you know, it's allowed to go over so that you get the fans all that content. People want to hear that. Shantae, she like, oh no, I want to go to sleep. So at the bottom is four
Huh?
topics. The first 14, the first 13 things is just quick news bulletins. I go over the news with people real fast. Finally here. Let's see if he get his mic in.
My mic been there.
Oh, all right. So you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Going live in five, four, three, two, one. Ahoy, Malloy, folks. This is Talking in Teacup.
Wait. Did we check all our levels and everything?
Let me hear yours real quick. Hold on.
I was about to say,
I
I
did. I
thought
checked
when you
everybody else except
add,
for yours.
I was about to say when you add people in and out of the
That's my breath.
stream, don't they cut off
Yeah,
sometimes?
yours is good. Yeah, so we good.
Clean
Okay,
up.
say, Ahoy, Malloy. Welcome to Talking in Teacups, the serious topic show with not so serious people. Joined alongside, I'm your host, Cypher. Joined alongside me is our co-host, Lawrence. Also, we have some special guests here. In no particular order, we got my better half, Shawnee215. You, that's her space to say something. She just nodded. She not gonna talk. She gonna ease in and out, so she kind of really here. Also, we have my little bro. What's your
I can
name on
hear
PlayStation?
you. I can hear you talking on here.
Deshaun 101 in.
Oh, you can hear me talking through what?
It sounds like you playing your YouTube out loud.
Oh, sorry. Let me take it out of my ear. I know the levels is good. We don't need that no more. Let that come back. As you can see, we a little unprofessional. We getting it together. Is the echo gone now, or can you still hear a double thing?
I can't hear it so far.
Okay, good. Sean, what we calling you, bro? My fault.
King Dash.
We got King Dash here. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel. You know, he a streamer out here. He doing his thing. He doing his thing. And then
Is
we
this
got,
cool, Sean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what up?
Hey, what's up?
um, then our special guest for the first time ever joining this show is, oh, what you want me to call you?
Shawnee 215.
Johnny 215's half brother, Anchi P.
Yuzzo, what up, what up?
Yeah, you see a
I'm
gangster
here.
again. All right,
I thought you
Lauren,
said that guy was white.
half white, half African
Yeah,
American.
yeah, let me sum that up. I don't know where you get the half white from. But my mama's black and my daddy's black.
Allegedly.
I I don't know if I don't know about their great grands and all that. I know I'm black.
Oh, so he could be a quarter white then. Quarter
And,
African
and,
American.
and where we come from, we just sisters and brothers. There ain't no half sisters, half brothers. I mean, you come from my mom, I come from my mom. We brothers and sisters.
Yo, how do you eat your chicken with a fork or with your fingers though? Tell the truth.
Who, me?
Nobody.
Yeah.
With my
That's not
fingers.
a difference
Fork
between
and
white
knife,
and black.
stop lying. I seen this man. Napkin all in his neck and everything.
He talking about, I mean, what's wrong with that if I did?
Excuse me, guys. I don't want to make a mess. All right. Lawrence, good to be here with you today.
Yep.
Shawnee, it's good to be here with you today. She's nodding again. King Dash, good to be here with you today.
User.
Anchi P, it's definitely good to be here with you today.
Same, you know, let's get it going.
Alright, and if you didn't know, you can check us out on YouTube. I mean, obviously you're here on YouTube now. You can check us out on Twitter and Instagram at Cypher's Pit Gaming. That's 1G. If you want to support the channel, throw a couple dollars our way. We on Patreon as well, Cypher's Pit Gaming. If you can't pay, that's fine. You can watch us on YouTube. We live every Sunday. Then we're going to put some older episodes with the clips on the channel through the week. First things first, let's jump right into a baker's dozen. Let me get a news roundup of all the biggest stories. First things first in the news, Black Panther himself, Chadwick Boseman, says he's done. He don't want to do no Disney TV shows. He just want to do movies. He said he
It's a lie.
tired. You said that's a lie?
It's a lie.
Oh,
He
that.
tired of what?
Oh, he tired of doing the Disney TV shows, or not tired. He don't want to do a Disney TV show. He just want to do Disney movies.
Disney
He's
gonna
burnt
put
out.
that man wherever they want him to go.
He probably be in the What If John. That's about is it. I don't think he gonna be in
Probably,
nothing
yeah.
else.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with his weight. Like, it looked like he getting high or something. You ask me. He don't look the same. You know, I'm a big fan, but you know, Jackie Robinson. What's the other one?
Jackie Robinson,
James
Thurgood Marshall. He played a lot of
James
people too.
Brown.
James Brown.
Damn, James Brown. Forgot about that.
But I just seen him, and I mean, I don't know if he's losing weight for another
Yo.
movie or something.
Did you see-
Imagine the drugs. Imagine the drugs from Wakanda. Imagine how strong them Jones would be.
I think they all be like herbal supplements though. I don't think they would be like a powder. They'd probably be like a plant or
Bro,
something.
they got a plant that can turn you into a superhuman panther. Like,
But that's not not everybody can get that. That's you gotta have to connect to really get that joke.
Everybody can eat it though.
No, but I'm saying you can't access that plant. Like you gotta know somebody that knows somebody to get that plant.
you can sneak inside. I mean, they all look alike.
So did any of y'all see 21 Bridges yet? His new movie?
We was
No,
gonna
you
go
seen
on
it?
Friday, but we got drunk.
Okay, I do want to see that. Anchi P, you saw that joint yet?
No, not yet. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to bust it out on Fire Stick.
No, see, I go on I'm about to say T-Mobile Tuesday. I go on $5 Tuesdays. I like to,
T-Mobile Tuesday.
I like to give him a little $5 here and there. Shawnee be like, why don't you just go regular price? I'm like, oh, I can't afford no $13 movie ticket. I can afford a $5 joint though. But moving on, we got the PS5 controller. When I put up the edited podcast, you'll see the list, like the picture of it. Basically, in long story short, it looked just like a PS4 controller, but the two differences, they got rid of the light bar, that little light that be on the top of the controller, and they also added a USB-C connector port to it. So it's going to be roughly the same, and that's going to be good for people who kind of want to keep the same controller, because I also heard a rumor that you can use your PS4 controller on a PS5. So that's going to be good for people. They ain't got to buy no new accessories, but you more than likely going to want to buy one anyway.
I
You
mean,
might
how
be able to
much?
get at least one.
Yeah.
How much is this game gonna cost though?
That's everybody's still trying to figure it out. I'm thinking 500, but they might still go for 400. If they go for 400, they're crazy. They're gonna be losing money. They gotta go 5.
I mean, 400. I think it's like the average. Ain't that's what PS4 costs now?
Yeah, but I'm saying it's the
PS4
new
now is
system.
300.
But it's their new system. They gotta get a little bit of dollars in there.
I'm not
I-
spending 5 on it, I'll tell you that.
You not spending 5?
I'm not spending 5.
But see, I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna get it day
excited.
one.
I'm not excited that it's the same controller as a PS4. I want to see something different. No,
Have you
Some
played
type
with the
of-
VR yet or no?
no, I'm not really a gamer, but
I think
I
you
like
should
to
play
see
something in
something
VR. That'd be crazy. I want to see you play something in VR. That's gonna be funny.
yeah.
Like some scary
you-
shit too.
That's what I want to do.
King Dash, you ain't played the VR yet either?
Nah, I'm broke.
All right, once you stop past my house, I gotta hook it up though. The VR, it got me dizzy. I wear glasses though. I wear glasses, so I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a headache.
Yeah, I ain't know you had the VR over there.
Yeah, that's because it's too much to hook up. It's a lot of wires. I hope the new joint is wireless.
Well, alright.
Yeah. All right. So in other news, speaking of actors not trying to do no movies, we got an actor right here, Henry Cavill. He said he's not done with his Superman role. So basically, he's saying his first movie, it was a cool stepping stone. The second movie, Batman versus Superman, he said that was more of a Batman movie. It was too dark and gritty. Then he said Justice League, yeah, that shit was trash. So he's saying he wanna make it right. He don't wanna just take his check and run. He like, I'll still do another Superman movie if they let me. But right now they don't know what they're gonna do yet.
Come on,
Superman overrated. Whack.
No, I
Not
like
overrated.
Superman. I like
Nobody
Superman.
likes it.
I mean, that's cause Marvel, like Marvel just, you know, when you think of Marvel, it's like Superman and all that is just behind us. I mean, they need, I think they need to do some shit with Marvel or something, you know.
I think if they take one of the Marvel directors like they did with what's the boy from Suicide Squad or Guardians of the
Russo.
Galaxy.
Right, the Joker.
Yeah, if they take one of the people that made a Marvel movie, pay him
James
some
Gunn.
money and make a DC movie, they're gonna come out on top. I think. I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah, cause DC ain't popping right now, you know.
They're definitely not. I mean, I'm going to support them as best as I can, but I don't care about their new movies coming out. That Harley Quinn joint don't look entertaining. And then I do want to see the new Suicide Squad. That's about it.
Fuck that.
No.
I mean, what we on YouTube? Forget that.
Oh, now you keeping it child friendly. I got you. Yeah, Makai watching, so you can't curse right now.
Man, Kyle over here playing what you call this?
Fortnite.
Fortnite. He's
Man,
losing.
he not even a fan of the show. He just sitting there playing Fortnite. He's like, I'd rather Fortnite than do this. All right, well let's take it
He
back to
say
Philly.
he got 7 kills though.
Nice, nice. Shout out to him. So speaking of Philly, Philly rap star AR Ab is convicted of running a
Rap
drug
star.
ring. Running a drug ring. He's been implicated in murders and he faces at least 15 years in prison. This is crazy.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Speaking of Philly,
Oh,
you didn't say anything Philly related.
I said let's take it back to Philly.
I was thinking that.
I low
Oh
key
yeah,
said
you
it.
said
Yeah, in
it.
case you didn't. I said let's take it back to Philly. I gotta try to find the best segues I can. It's real hard to come up with a good segue. But what y'all think it is? Cause he been gangster rapping for a long time, and now the judge talking about, oh yeah, you know what? I think some of this stuff is real. Like that's so corny. I mean, you know they gotta do what they gotta do, but
I mean,
like,
free AR ad, man.
yeah.
You know,
Free
it's
ARF.
crazy.
He killed a bunch of people and sold a bunch of drugs.
No, see, I think they got him on ordering hits, organized crime. And I was following the trial that's going on, and they got
Nah,
him.
it's stage. It's
Yeah,
stage.
yeah,
Black men don't cheat and we don't commit crimes. It's all fake.
That's true.
yeah, but that's what they got him on, man. You know, so I
And
mean,
then
you
they
don't
took
know.
so long. Like it's already old. I mean, I don't know what it was currently doing, obviously, but it's like old. I haven't listened to any of his new music to know what he's still rapping
I was about
about.
to
But
say
like,
he was killing people in like '07, '06.
yeah, y'all late in the game. It's a statutory. I mean, what's that joint called?
Whoa!
Statute of
Statute of
limitations.
limitations. You
That's what I
said
was trying to.
statutory.
You know, what I was trying to
Statutory.
Oh,
say. Wrong
That's a
one.
whole different charge, ain't it?
Oh man. All right, moving on. Pokemon player. He beats the new game that just came out with a sheep. It's called a Wooloo. So he beat the whole game. I don't know how, but he beat the whole game with this one Pokemon, and it's a sheep type Pokemon. So I
what you
thought
mean
that'd
you
be
don't know
interesting.
how?
Well, I mean, he said he leveled it up and played the game and beat it, but that's just
I was
crazy.
about to say that's really the only way to do it.
I just thought that was a little interesting. He beat the whole game. That's for my people who like to watch, Pokemon news and catch up to it. Somebody beat that brand new game with just one Pokemon that looked like a sheep. That's dumb. But speaking of video games, Sonic, the movie that's coming out next year, April 30th, they redid the whole character. Like, when they first came out, Sonic was looking mad ugly. I don't know if y'all seen the trailer originally,
Yeah.
but they redid it so now he'd look a little bit more like his regular Sonic self. And
I'll
surprisingly,
go see it now.
yeah, surprisingly, they said it didn't cost them that much. It cost them 5 million. Oh no, sorry, less than 5 million to redesign the character.
Mm.
Not that much.
Oh well, yeah, in the grand scheme of movie cost.
They could have kept that bitch ugly and gave me the 5 million.
Right.
Yeah,
Yo,
I ain't
imagine
seen the trailer
having
yet. I
5 mil.
gotta see it.
That'd be crazy. These movie companies
Yes.
got too much
Imagine
money.
saying
Yo.
5 mil ain't that much. Imagine that.
Shit, I ain't got
Fuck
it.
having it.
Yeah, let's say I ain't got it. You got 5 mil I can borrow, Anchi?
I mean, if I had it, you had it, big.
Yeah,
He
so
is
there you
white, so he more likely got it.
I don't know why. We gonna have to snapshot some pictures or something.
We gotta do a
man.
face reveal. Don't worry, once I get
Yeah.
cameras, it's gonna be. They're gonna be like, wait, why are they calling him white? But did you see?
Wait, is he not white? Did you lie to me?
I did. Of course. Of course I
You
lied
a
to you.
liar. Oh.
Do he sound white? Wait, do he sound white?
No, but we play with Wolf of Guys, and he don't sound white either.
Yeah. And then during the Lucas, I didn't even know he was half white. So I informed a lot of people, or our podcast informed a lot of people, because we certainly didn't know Jordan Lucas was half white. Everybody was like, wait, Jordan Lucas. So Jordan Lucas got a lot of clicks. He owes it to our channel, and so does what's the boy name? Logic. But I don't want no money from Logic. He white. Moving on. Ellen DeGeneres. Speaking of white people and white shit, this story came from Shani, by the way. So this is not something that you usually see on this channel. But shout out to the wife. She wanted to
Yo,
share
fire
some.
ass segue, by the way.
Yeah, she wanted to share some news channels. So this lesbian couple, their parents did not want to attend their wedding, so they tweeted at Ellen DeGeneres, "Can she come to my wedding?" And Ellen DeGeneres was like, "Yep, I'll be there," and she brought them to her show. So that's a nice little happy thing.
Of
that
course you
happened.
did. Were they right? Were they
So?
white?
Of course, yeah, of course they were white. Duh.
Yeah. I don't know, bring black people to the show.
Well, what do we care?
Well, like I said, I gotta open up my demographics. Maybe women might start watching the show if I talk about that. You know what I mean?
Man, you can't even get enough men to watch your show.
Let alone lesbian women. Hey, you never know. That might be our niche. But let's take it back to the streets. Da Baby, are y'all familiar with him? Da Baby.
Jesus, man, Joseph.
Yeah, nobody knows
Yes.
who the baby is. Okay, so the
Yes, we
baby's
all know who the baby is.
the baby, the rapper. He got a Grammy Award
Wait, the
nomination.
baby or the rapper?
The baby, the rapper, the rapper named the
That's probably my
baby.
rap name.
He
The
won a
rapper.
Grammy. Sorry, not won a Grammy. Excuse me. He got nominated for a Grammy, and he celebrated that by using the Diddy Savage video. Basically, Diddy was like all excited or something. I know Suge. That's about the only song I know, but he's pretty good. I like him. What y'all think about the baby?
You cool?
Yeah.
I mean, he gotta show me some more. I don't, yeah, alright.
A little too silly for you. See, I like him because he's like a gangster rapper, but silly. So safe for these white folks. I like it. I can get behind that. AR
Didn't he
ab
kill
too
a man
AR
in
ab too
Walmart?
real. AR ab too real.
Yeah.
You got dumb it. You got water it down.
The
Is it
baby
true
killed
this-
a man in Walmart.
Yeah.
I heard his name was originally the baby Jesus or something.
Oh,
Yeah, they
that's
named him Baby Jesus.
oh, that's funny. He was
And then he
definitely yeah.
Where you get that from?
Where did he get baby Jesus from?
Like, no, the baby Jesus. Like, what people was calling him that, or like is that his
Uh,
nickname? I don't
well,
know.
it's
I
the
don't-
best form of Jesus. It's like naming yourself final form cell or perfect cell. You feel me?
Well, what about Jesus on the cross? That's not the best form because that's when he died for our sins.
Nah. Baby Jesus is the best form of Jesus.
He didn't do
Cross
nothing when he was
Jesus.
a baby.
Cross Jesus is just final form Jesus.
All right, what about red wine
Final
Jesus?
form. What is it? Super Saiyan?
Yeah, what about red wine
Super
Jesus
Saiyan
where he was
Jesus?
where he was giving niggas wine? That's the best Jesus right there. Party time Jesus. Turn water into wine for y'all. You don't need wine to survive, but he looked out for y'all and gave y'all
That's a
wine
fusion.
anyway.
I thought
It's a fusion
Moses
hot
turned
dance.
water into wine.
No, Moses parted the Red Sea. Also red,
He
but
did
not
that too.
not drinkable. Moses did not turn the water. Man, get out of here. You better go read some books.
I did read the book. It was called the Bible, and
That's
I'm
the wrong.
pretty
That's,
sure.
that's the wrong book, B. That's the wrong book. That's how you already started off wrong right
Yeah,
there.
you gotta read Percy Jackson.
Well, it's the Old Testament.
I'm more of a fan of the New Testament, the remix.
You would be.
All right, well, moving. I don't have a good segue. Sorry. Ray J's 8-month pregnant wife, Princess Love, says their marriage is over after the singer left her and their daughter stranded in Vegas. Ooh, gossip.
Get bodied. Have fun getting home, dickhead.
Yo, that's not how you treat your baby mom, man. King Dash, tell him how you supposed to treat your baby mom.
I don't have a baby mom, so I don't
You
know.
simp ass nigga. I know you know how to treat women.
I do have a baby mom, and if I left her in Vegas, I left the whole 5 hours back.
Auntie P, what about you?
I mean, I gotta know what the situation was about. I mean,
All right.
I'm not gonna leave my daughter, but she probably just threw the daughter in there. Just to make it.
I might leave my baby mom. But...
I'll give you the backstory. Hold on, let me stop laughing. After a week of fighting on social media, Ray J's wife calls it quit. Via Instagram, by the way, because they gotta make everything public. She said, I don't want to be married no more, period. I don't have time for this. This is not love, and I'm done. She said it on Instagram live, by the way, not regular Instagram. She had to go live and do this. Ray J then blocked her on Instagram and claims that he left her and her daughter stranded in Vegas. And then the pregnant 35-year-old, she's a cosmetic entrepreneur, by the way, meaning she sells lip gloss and all that, all that good stuff. She's 8 months pregnant with the couple's second child. That's not funny. What's so funny? She making her money off this makeup. Makeup is the best thing out here. Girls love buying makeup. Ask Shani. She just shake her head, so yeah.
Heard a lot of crickets.
Yeah, both of them went on Instagram Live to share their personal information, where she accused Ray J of cheating and ignoring his daughter, his born daughter, and then Ray J gave out his private number to fans on Instagram Live, and he answered calls, which I guess I don't know, whatever that means. And then he said he lashed out on his wife for having their toddler on her Instagram Live. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want my kids being on Instagram Live until they able to like say, listen, I'm cool with being on Instagram and stuff.
I wasn't hiding my kid from the world. I was hiding the world from my kid.
Oh, shoot.
Auntie P, how you feel about having your kids on social media?
I mean, my son is 9, and he try to be on social media. I told him he better not follow me. That's all.
Don't want to see all those stocks and bonds and 401ks you hiding over there, Auntie.
Just don't follow me. That's all I tell him. If you do, then we got a problem.
Listen, my kid can't be on social media until he or she is like 16 or 18.
That's way too late. They not gonna be a millionaire at that point.
I don't care. They need to be protected from this world.
This world is crazy. you know they doing facial recognition, so they gonna take pictures of you, like if you put your kid on social media now as a baby,
Yep.
and now they know what your kid looked like growing up. So it's gonna be like
That's
Cyberdyne
why
or
I hate
some
when
stuff.
people be putting like throwback pictures on when he was a baby and kids. I'm like, why
Oh
you putting all
yeah,
that?
they
You just
feeding the
giving all that
machine. Yeah, they
information.
feeding the machine. Them Throwback Tuesdays.
Yeah, I don't do that. I think that's dumb.
I ain't cool enough on social media to put up a throwback. But speaking of like future technology taking over, Terminator Dark Fate director Tim Miller, he says he will never work with James Cameron again. James Cameron was the producer
Ooh.
and the original director of the first Terminator. He says he basically didn't have control over the movie. He didn't want to add that stupid line "I'll be back," and he didn't want to kill. Spoilers, by the way. Spoilers for Terminator Dark Fate. Mute it for like 5 seconds. He didn't want to.
It's on. That's on the trailer.
Well, I'm about to say something that's a spoiler now.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
he didn't want to kill John Connor at all, so that was dumb. He wanted the humans. I know. Sorry. He didn't. He didn't want to kill the humans. Sorry, he didn't want the humans to win in the movie. Obviously, you already know. Spoilers: the humans win, duh, because it's a movie. But he wanted. Yep. Sorry. Nobody saw it anyway. It's too late. It's not in theaters. You all missed your chance. Catch it on the Fire Stick. Um, what I say? Oh yeah, he wanted the humans to lose. Now I like that when it's a bad ending, but James Cameron was like, no, you got to give him a traditional happy ending. Gay.
Oh.
Oh, so you seen it already, Deron?
Oh yeah, you know I told you $5 Tuesday, man. I got to throw him $5. That's the best they gonna get from me is $5 right now.
I mean, how was it in your?
Yo, that joint was so forgettable. It's like the action scenes was cool, and I wanted to love it so hard, but that joint was like a 2.5 to a 3. It was a 2.5 because it was really. I'm sorry, it's a 3 because it
Out
was
of
really
10?
trying. No, out of 5. I never do out of 10. 10 too much. So I gotta do out of 5. But I mean, you could double it and then get your answer. But 3 out of 5, but a 2.5 really, because it was like good to look at. But I don't remember the story. I thought it was really corny that it was just females all over the place. I'm a little bit sexist. I'm sorry. If you watch the podcast, you know I don't need a female
I watched
lead
this podcast and
Terminator.
I did not know that.
I don't need a female-led Terminator. I don't care for that. It was like 3 females
I
in the
did
movie
not
that
know I
was
was working with a
guy in
racist
the
sex.
that was guy in the whole movie, and I'm just like, this is boring. I can't get behind this. And then when they got the Terminator bull back in it, Arnold Schwarzenegger, I was like, yeah, now this movie interesting. I'll be back. Come on, Terminator, save this boring
So
film.
you like watching guys on film, huh?
I know that sounds a little crazy,
Oh,
but
get body.
it make more sense as far as what I grew up on. I'm old, so I'm like one of those old racist
That's what you
grandpas.
want to call it.
But yeah, it was just boring. Shawnee, what you think of the movie?
Crickets.
You like to watch guys on TV, huh?
That's all she heard out of that. That's all I like to watch.
Did
Now
you
I got.
also enjoy watching Arnold Schwarzenegger's bulging chests?
I
Is that
paid no.
right?
I didn't know he had a bulging chest. Now that you've informed me, thanks for letting me know. I didn't know you were looking. Appreciate
I wasn't.
the
I know
info
you
though.
were.
I didn't know he had a bulging chest. Thought he had like a bird chest, a little flat jaw. Moving on. Hard segue into the Tesla Cybertruck. That's the newest truck unleashed by Tesla. It's an electric truck,
Unleashed.
and people are making fun of it. Anchi P, have you seen what this truck look like yet?
What kind of truck?
It's called a Cybertruck. It's made by Tesla. It's been all over the news. It's real ugly looking or different
Looks like
looking.
a PS1 truck.
Yeah, it looked crazy. If you get a chance, Google it real fast and just look at it. Basically, he unveiled it and he said the windows is bulletproof. So he threw
Oh
a
yeah,
steel
I
ball
saw
through
it.
it and the windows shattered. And he's like, "Oh no, I threw it too hard. My bad." So he grabbed another one and did a little light toss.
How hard is a bullet gonna be moving?
And he did a little light toss and it still broke again. And he's like, "Yeah, we in the planning
He's
stage."
right here.
So that was interesting. I don't know who that truck is for. It's like weird looking, and it's not a real pickup truck, so it's like kind of dumb.
I don't
You
know.
know, it's not. That's not what it's gonna look like. It's gonna come back with like it's gonna be able to fly. Watch.
This is gonna be able to fly. This might hover for like 1 inch off the ground.
I hate Elon Musk.
Why? He the modern day what's his name? Robert Downey
Tony
Jr.
Stark.
Yeah. Tony Stark. I didn't
I
say
think
modern
he
day.
would like us all to think that he's the modern day Tony Stark, and that's why I hate him.
Yeah, he did come out with a flamethrower. I thought that was pretty cool. Like you could just buy a flamethrower.
Flamethrowers exist, dude. He didn't come out with a flamethrower.
No, he invented it. Like the world's first ever flamethrower. I can't open that
This is
yet.
why I hate Elon Musk.
Because he makes everybody dumb. All right. Now I got a good segue for this one either. Daniel Craig confirms that No Time to Die, that new James Bond movie, that's gonna be his last movie. He's done making these things. He's been done since the first movie, to be honest. He's like been over this shit since his very first movie. But now he gets to make it. Another one. And last news story, a doc. This one again was sent to me
We're
by
still not
Shanti.
even on.
You
Oh my
still
god,
on
dude.
news stories, dog?
Yeah, the 4 topics is going to be like real quick. So I give you half hour news stories and then half hour topics. Bang bang.
They
All right,
always be
cool.
trying to get us to these damn stories.
Doctor saves traveler's life by sucking urine from the man's bladder during mid-flight emergency. Shantae sent me that, by the way. Hey, she's into that doctor stuff, so you know she sent me that. She's like, oh, that's cool, saved the life, saved the life. But can you
What's cool
imagine?
about saving lives?
Wait, can you imagine being that guy? Like the airport pilot's like breaking in, breaking in. We gotta pull over or land this plane. Somebody's about to die. Then you pass out. Then you wake up and they be like, oh, y'all saved me. What y'all do? Oh yeah, we sucked the pee pee from your belly, bro. You'd be like, oh no. Like that's gonna be
Why
so
would you be
crazy.
like, oh no, you alive?
I mean, but that's gotta be embarrassing that you stopped the whole flight because you had to pee.
What's embarrassing about being alive?
I guess nothing. All right, well, next segment, and let's go into our topics. Let's break the monotony with some funny dad joke segment. Lawrence, what do you call a man with no body and no nose?
A man with no body and no nose?
Yep,
A
Nobody
virgin.
knows.
nobody knows.
Oh. I was going a whole different direction there.
All right, topic.
Virgin.
Yeah, right. topic. Topic number one. Mandalorian. You guys have seen it by now. You guys know about it. Let's do our hot takes on what we think about it so far. First 3 episodes. Lawrence, have you been able to sit down and watch it at all, or no?
Yes, I have.
All right, cool. So, what you think
I
of
like it. Think it's good. Think it's engaging. I'm interested.
Hold
it?
on.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Lawrence. King Dash, have you seen it yet?
No, see what?
The Mandalorian.
No.
All right, so basically, it's a show with a bounty hunter. He's a Mandalorian, and it's in the Star Wars universe. I'm not going to spoil too much about it, but I think the first episode was really good. Second one was kind of like a filler episode. Basically, he got the target that he was sent to get, and before he could leave the
It
planet.
needed to be there for the third episode.
Okay, yeah, because they bonded to the target.
Yes.
Without spoilers, yeah. And the third episode was actually good. It came right back up. And there was a good action scene towards the end of the third episode.
It got real, bro. It got real.
I'm excited to see where it goes, and I'm actually happy that he had a conscience. Because even though he wasn't emoting, you could tell right before he pulled off, he didn't make a face, but he's like holding the hand on the steering gauge, and he's like, "Damn, you know what? I'm landing the shit. Time to go back in there."
That's dope. I heard a lot of people talking about it. I was gonna check it out, but I don't have. It's on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah, Disney Plus. Yeah,
I don't have
definitely
Disney Plus yet.
check that drone out.
You
I
gotta
got a couple
get with it or
episodes.
get lost, bro.
Yeah, I got a couple episodes downloaded. So if you come past, I'll show you. GP, you into Star Wars at all? Do you watch Star Wars? Anything?
Sorry, fellas, I'm not a Star Wars guy.
You should
It
check.
look
You should check
cool,
this out.
though.
It's like pretend it's a western, but just in space a little bit. It's kind of like that, like a cowboy
That's
western.
the perfect way to describe Star Wars, actually.
Yeah.
Western in space.
Yeah, I'm not too fond of westerns either.
Oh.
You ain't see the right westerns, bro. Some of them Jones be badass.
I
Wild
don't like
Wild
westerns
West.
either, but I didn't think of Star Wars
you,
like that.
You know what it was?
Song.
As me growing up and my grandpop and uncles and them watching westerns, and I couldn't stand sitting there and having to watch it.
Yeah, I was
if
the
you
same
a
way.
kid, yeah, if you're a kid,
Yeah.
it's a totally different experience.
That's how
So
Mr.
I
Archie
mean,
is. He addicted
what
to
I'm
that
saying.
one show he keep talking about. GP,
What
you ever
was
heard
it?
Mr. Archie talk about that show? I don't know the name
No.
of it.
No.
He always trying to watch it. It's a cowboy western. I seen one episode of it. I think it's in black and white. I was like, all right. I mean, it's kind of boring to me, but I get it. That's what you grew up on.
Right.
But back in the day, the crazy thing is the westerns used to be so many of them. It used to be like how our superhero movies are now. So that's why I saw a couple articles. This is a couple years ago before Avengers came out. It's like, oh, these comic book movies just going past, just like these western movies passed. Everybody just into it right now, but it's a fad. So I don't know comic book movies going to end, but they was kind of equating the same thing. Like, there's a million comic book movies, it's gonna be a million westerns, and they kind of got corny. And then the comic book movies gonna do the same thing. So I don't know. Comic book movies been popping since 2000, so they on a 20-year streak right now. But moving on, let's go to our rant segment. Sipping tea. Basically, this is where you just use this little time to rant, air out your grievances.
Wait,
who wanna
you
go first?
didn't let me say my dad joke.
Oh, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, usually you ain't have one. Oh yeah, bet. Do your dad joke real quick.
It's not really a dad joke, but it is a joke.
Go ahead.
So you meet this girl, and then you go back to her apartment, and she says things are getting hot and heavy, and she says, I got some outfits in the closet, and she pulls them out, and it's one Squirtle, one Charmander, and one Bulbasaur, and she goes, I want you to pick which one you want me to be, and so you pick. Theron, what would you pick?
Um, I guess Charmander.
And then at that exact moment, your rival busts in and says, well, then I choose a Squirtle.
So are we rumbling? Are we fighting? Because that's kind of.
That's the whole joke. That's it. That's it.
Oh, okay.
That's my
I
joke.
hated that.
I was going to say Squirtle. I was thinking negative, I guess.
That yeah. See that I should have said that. I literally took it as some Pokemon
no matter,
shit.
the joke is, no matter what you say, your rival's gonna bust in and choose.
Oh, I get it. Like the old school Pokemon games, he always come out of nowhere in the middle,
yeah.
inconveniencing. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, they gonna
No,
let me in.
I thought she was gonna get wet. If she gonna have a Squirtle, she picked the Squirtle. She was gonna get wet for me,
That makes more sense. That actually makes way more sense.
That's where I was going at with it, but my fault.
No, you good. This
Nice
is what we
joke,
need
though.
for the podcast. That was a horrible joke.
That was a horrible joke.
All right, what's the Dag segment? Oh, sipping tea. All right, so what's your rant for this week, Lawrence? I guess you might as well
I'll
just
tell you
double
what,
up.
my rant is about how ain't nobody like my good ass joke. That was a good ass joke, and I feel like everybody hating on it.
But that joke you just said just now,
That joke was whack.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a nice thinkable joke, make you think. That's beneficial when you gotta think about something.
That's his
That's
white
what I'm
side.
saying.
He just being nice to you.
I thought you said he's not white.
Is he? Oh, you gotta find out on next episode. I don't know.
Dragon Ball Z.
That's the first thing I thought too, bro. I gotta get my life together.
All right, next if he's on the next episode, I'm gonna make a topic where we're gonna ask him black questions and he's gonna do a black people quiz to see if he really black or not. He's not with me by the way. He's somewhere else. I'm doing a podcast at my house. He's all the way in a mansion somewhere
A mansion?
or a loft. I don't know, wherever white people live.
I like how you paint this picture of me being a white rich guy.
Oh, you don't want to be a white broke guy. No, you want to be a meth head. You got to be a right rich guy. If you're gonna be white, you got to be the right kind of white.
I'd rather be who I am, a black, modern, middle class guy, striving for riches, if that's what you want to call it.
I hear you.
But
So what's your rant? Your rant should be that I keep calling you white. What's your rant for this week? Let it off your chest. What you got on your chest? Yeah. Whatever it is, let it off your chest.
I don't know. I mean, I feel good. Ain't no pun taken of you calling me white, because if they know who I am, they know I damn sure ain't no white guy. But thanks for the compliment.
Technically, just so you know, folks, I'm whispering. He hasn't said the N-word yet because he knows. It's like, no, let me stop. No, I'm just joking. I gotta stop. Shawnee, you wanna go? You got a rant for this week? She don't got one. She's just crickets. King Dash, what you got for us?
I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking, and I don't know.
It's all good. I'll end it off. I got one. So let me tell you, earlier in this week, I think it was yesterday or maybe the other day, my wife says, oh, you put on your white voice. And I'm like, wait, what's that? She said, you sounding all extra white. So I'm like, I always talk like this. She's like, no, you was sounding extra white. So I was around some white people, and she was saying I'm sounding extra white. And I'm like, you know what? You just got to manage your blackness. Sometimes you got to turn it up, turn it down, and depend on who you're with. She's like, nah, I'm the same way every time, everywhere I'm at, cuz. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. I'm like, okay. She's like, everybody love me in these streets. Everybody love me in these streets. She sound like Nipsey Hussle. I don't know why, but that's just how she talk. But so that's part one.
Nipsey Hussle doesn't sound anything like that.
Part two of the rant is I went on PlayStation because I ain't been on PlayStation in a while, and I looked in the party chat, and these motherfuckers in this Destiny party chat gonna put an eggplant, a black ass eggplant, and put eyes on it, and talking about, yo, who this Duran? And I'm like, fuck out of here, you racist ass. Right, yeah. So I had to grind them up real quick. I'm actually about to pull out their names too. It was Silver, it was Sly.
Dang,
Yeah, who else?
You throwing their governments
I'm
out
throwing
here?
the whole government. Silver, Sly, Ned, Swordfish, all them niggas. Fucking, and they all white too.
Damn.
And autistic. How about that? They on the spectrum with it. And I'm calling them out.
Wait, they all autistic?
Nah, I'm just joking on that part.
I was about to say I knew Silver was autistic, but I didn't know they all was
Yo, I
autistic.
didn't want to put his business out there. See, you telling too much now. Now you snitching.
I was playing. I didn't know that was real.
Now I'm just joking though. See, look, now I'm snitching. Oh my god. Move on. All right, topic number 2. This is another Shawnee topic. We know she's not gonna talk about it, so I'm gonna just introduce it. Topic number 2. Let me get serious. This is a serious topic, and we not serious people. Should parents who suffer from a mental disorder be allowed to keep their children? Now, before
Or
you
mental
speak,
disorder.
I'm gonna say before you speak, I'm gonna go in. So this comes from, some people observing that after they have their children, they don't know how to manage that and handle their kids. So this doctor was, just talking to the parent, and then the newborn child and the parent, the newly parent or whatever, she's like got a little mental disorder. She a little bit crazy. She slammed the baby down because she had an attitude. She slammed the I'm gonna say it again. She slammed the baby down because she had an attitude. She didn't realize the baby was a human being, a person. And I just think, I kind of said parents, even though they got mental disorders, they should be allowed to keep their kids, but it's an open topic. What y'all think?
No. If it's that bad, then no.
It's a tough one because,
Oh.
if you're a new parent, you really don't know how to manage having a child. But if you also got a mental disorder on top of that, man, what you think, Lawrence?
It depends on which mental disorder.
All right, which mental
Yeah.
disorder do you think will qualify for them not being able to have kids? Like dementia, like something where they forget stuff?
Dementia? If you got dementia and you have a
Dementia.
newborn baby, that's kind of crazy, just in and of itself. Trying to think of what would disqualify you. Definitely, I don't want to say like, a lot of stuff put you on the cusp. If you're like schizophrenic or like those bipolar schizophrenics, they be snapping and murdering 12 people at a time.
Oh yeah, that's another reason why she came up with this topic. I remember so in West Philly last week or 2 weeks ago, this person, I don't know if he was mentally disordered or not, but he killed his whole family. He's like 24. He killed his mom, dad, brothers, all that. Shot him with a gun.
Mm.
I
That's
ain't
been
look,
going on lately.
yeah, I ain't
What
looking
was
to the
his
story or not, but I think he had a mental disorder.
Yo, you don't even know if he had a mental disorder or not. You
Hey,
spreading
listen,
propaganda.
I'm not spreading fake news. At least I said I don't know. We gotta keep it real on the podcast. At least I said I don't know.
He had a mental disorder.
Oh, see.
You said speaking of mental disorders, some nigga murdered his whole family.
Some-
And this happened on the streets where we at, man. It's crazy. So I mean, if the dad got mental disorder, maybe, but if the mom got mental disorder, that's the main one who got breastfeed the child, take care of the child. I don't know. I don't think they should be able to keep the kid.
I mean, I
Her
think they should
body,
be.
her choice.
I think they should be
That's true.
monitored.
Yeah,
Because
monitor. But you know
there's a
how?
lot of, there's a lot of synthetic. I mean, fake drugs.
Monitored by who?
By
Social
by
Security.
those. No, by
I
I don't
don't.
know
I don't
those.
like that. That's scary.
Yeah.
Well, being monitored.
Yeah, I don't. Nah,
I mean,
I don't like that.
I've been hearing parents killing their kids often lately.
Oh yeah. I've been hearing that too. Yeah.
And it's like it ain't fair. I don't think.
Definitely not to
I
no
think
young person that's never like been here yet. Like they really can't defend themselves either. They looking at you like help me, feed me and all that, and you like I'm tired of hearing like some of these parents, some of the stories I've been hearing, they're just killing their kids because they yelling like they just don't know how to actually have a child. So the parent or the baby will be crying like I'm hungry, feed me. They're not speaking English obviously. So the parent like yo, why is this baby yelling? Shut up! And then they throw the baby in the microwave or some shit. That's an old story right there, not the baby in the microwave. That's an old
Yeah,
John.
I just do it for safety purposes though. Like other than that,
Yeah, but who gonna be in charge of it? The government? Like,
Yeah, it's
I don't
government
trust the
obviously.
government.
You
I
want
don't
a separate
trust the
company?
government
yeah,
monitoring
yeah. I don't
parents
trust the
on whether they
government
should
either.
be able to have their kids or not.
It is a slippery slope. You're right though. It is a slippery slope.
I think it should be for the parents' benefit though, not just like government. Yeah, I understand that. As far as we can't trust the motherfucking government, but like I don't know, like somebody out there that's gonna benefit the parents and help them out to take care of they infants and their kids. I think that should be there. If anything.
I'm scared. I'm scared of this scenario.
All right. How about this? You a doctor. You just helped a lady, bring a baby into life. But you see that lady like a skinny crack kid, and you seen her a little bit of times when she came in for her prenatal stuff and all that, and you seen that she a drug addict, and she just like off the rails, and just you know she not in your heart. You know she not fit for a child, and you just a doctor, but
It's
you got the
not your call, dude.
no, you don't got no authority. What I'm saying is, are you going to put the like if they give you a survey at the end of you helping the lady give birth, like, hey, was this parent fit to have a child? Are you going to snitch or are you going to mind your business?
If I was the doctor,
Yes, sir. That's the scenario I'm bringing to you.
man, I don't know, man.
It's a conundrum, I know, because now you inadvertently responsible for having that child in that dangerous situation.
But is it my place? I don't think it is at all.
No, you don't have the control to take the baby away, but you do have to let I don't know, the government know, like, hey, when this lady was having this child, did she seem fit to have a child, like, to take care of life?
So who
Well,
place
who
would
are
it
you
be though?
to? Uh,
Who place would it be to answer that question?
that's what I'm
A
saying.
family member, another family
That's a
member,
weird.
father.
This is a scary scenario, man.
It is, because you don't want the government getting into your life. You're definitely right. I ain't think of it like that, but I mean, somebody got to be like saying a word, because again, this is a newborn baby, and say this, meth head person or crackhead, whatever you can imagine, whoever you want scenario. You know in your heart that like if they go home with this baby got a, let's say, a 35% chance of survival. Are you going to step in and say something? You ain't got to take the baby away, but are you going to say something?
I don't know.
Mm,
That's a hard one. That's a
it
tough
is.
one.
He just won't let the baby die. Terrible.
I mean, it's tough, but sometimes you gotta do
You
what's
gotta
good
put
for
the
the
child
baby,
first,
because
no matter what.
the child ain't got no voice.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Yeah.
that's one of the things that's wrong with the black community is is not a lot of voices out there. Sometimes we gotta be the voice for the children, for the children's safety. I think. You know what I'm saying? But I understand when you say that you don't want to be. I mean, because you don't want nobody nobody kids getting taken from them, man. Because you don't want your kids getting taken from you, but.
Yeah, and like some people don't like hit their kids. But I know people who do hit their kids. But imagine somebody who sees somebody hit their kids, not abuse them, just pop them. But they're like, oh, you shouldn't hit your kids. They tell the government.
That's
Then the
totally
whole thing is
different
like,
from a
That is
person
that is
having
definitely a
mental
slippery slope.
disorder. But that's totally different from a person having a
but
mental disorder.
now you have the power to take somebody's kids away.
Yeah, and I see what you're saying. That a power and that
No,
can be abused.
that's a mental disorder. That power cannot be abused.
That's why I think
It's
that
called a
it just
person
should be
with a mental
mandated or something
disorder.
for somebody to not monitor, but just a checkup or something. At least can it be something? A little
Hey,
checkup or
listen,
something
man.
to make sure that all right, y'all fit to take this baby home, or y'all don't have to have no type of monitoring, because you got people out here that smoking K2 and Wiggles. You know what I mean? That's got
What's a
babies.
wiggler?
Wiggles, what? PCP.
Oh, okay, wait,
Angel
gotcha.
dust. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They out there smoking that and go crazy, and then next thing you know, a child is dead, and these people got K2 in their system and what and all types of stuff in their system, to where you were like, come on,
Hey, listen.
I,
I ain't no snitch. All right.
No, see, that's part of the problem. That's what we talking about. That's part of the problem. It's
hey,
like
I ain't no
if you
rat
don't,
either.
oh man, if you don't say nothing
I ain't
and you
no
just
snitch.
allow it to happen, you just as bad as the person doing it. That's what they
I mean,
say.
and then it's like it ain't about ratting. It's about the right situation, the right call. It ain't like you ratting on them to take them to jail. You helping the child out. I think kids come first. You gotta put the kids first. You ask me.
Yeah,
But we
definitely.
are we are entitled to our own opinion. Ain't no right or wrong answer here.
No, yeah,
That's
I'm
true.
just
That's
messing
true.
around.
That's
I
true.
don't.
Yeah.
I'm
I know. I
joking.
know. My fault. I went a little deep. I think.
No, you got to. That's why we had different people on. You got it. You got to, man. You got some of the deep people and then some of the not people. I would love to have some like right wing motherfuckers on this podcast just to hear their thoughts and shit, because they be
You
like,
are right wing.
I ain't right wing. I'm like faux right wing. Damn it, I got caught. Not being right wing. I'm talking about in the game. And then I'm playing Hitman
We
right
all
now. No,
heard
no,
it.
no.
Nah,
I'm playing.
YouTube heard the truth,
That was
man.
bad timing. No. YouTube can see what I'm playing the game, and it saw me say it said compromised, which is funny because the timing of it still was bad. Anyway,
What?
um,
Say it.
It's
Just say
cloudy,
it. Just
man.
say it. MAGA. Go ahead.
We'll
We
go
said?
look at it. Go watch
Oh,
up.
this is
It
all right.
just say
Is
MAGA.
that fast?
No, no,
Just say
no, no, no.
mega. One
You're
time for
making
the
me
one
forget what I was
time.
about to say.
No, let's do it
Damn,
again.
you're making me
He was
laugh
about
too.
to say
We'll
MAGA.
go
I
get a
was
timer.
not.
Say mega. Yeah, you was about to. You said you was
Moving
about to say
on.
it.
Let's go to our viewer mail segment. These are the people that chimed in on tonight's podcast. Let me just kill this one guy real fast. All right, so we had, let me see, MDLV Gaming. He said Superman is the worst, which I mean that's
Thank you.
everybody's opinion. He really not. He's cool. He cool. He's just overpowered. Sly said he made it, and he said he liked wine. That's when we was talking about Jesus. MDLV Gaming was like Baby Jesus is the best, even though final form Jesus really is. Baby Jesus didn't do nothing, and he said new parents should have a psych exam.
Oh, baby Jesus ain't do nothing.
What did Baby Jesus do, Lawrence?
Only die for your sins.
No, grown up Jesus died for our sins. Baby Jesus
No.
was born.
All right, man. Duran hates Democrats and Jesus. That's who
I
we
love
like.
Jesus and I love Democrats. Which I mean, if you want me to be technical, they just two sides of the same coin. But I'm not gonna get into all that right now. That's another topic for another time.
That was probably the
Don't you
wildest
dare-
as we ever said on this podcast.
Yeah, that was definitely.
That banking and shit.
All right, so topic number 3. This one's definitely for Anchi P. So I'm trying to wait for him to get on and kill it, so there's no dead space and just talk. But I'm just go straight into it. This is a sports topic, so actually Lawrence might be good for this in King Dash because I don't really watch sports, but I do want to talk about it. So,
I watch sports.
oh great. So here we go. What does LeBron James need to do in order to be perceived by the public as the greatest basketball player of all time?
Release a sex tape with Rihanna.
What?
Oh, yo, he would be good for that.
No.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah,
Basketball
that-
player. I
That
said.
was fire. That's fire. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
All right, let's put the stats up. Yeah, no, that was dumb. Here go the here go the stats. Total number of games played. Michael Jordan's played 179 games. LeBron James has played about 224.
You said 179 games?
Versus 224. Yep.
That is not true.
Yeah,
There's
that's not
82 games
happening.
every season.
Yeah.
Oh, this is playoffs. Sorry, my bad. This is playoffs. My bad.
Mm.
You know I'm not a sports guy. I did send you the link. You could have pulled this up to help me out too.
Fake
Go in the
news.
basement. Be in the basement.
All right, point. This is all playoff stats. My bad. Points. Total number of points in the playoffs. Like Michael Jordan has 5,987. LeBron James got about, because you know he got some new points coming up, 6,404. So LeBron James has already scored more points and played more games in the playoffs. Just so you know, keep
Michael Jordan
track.
missed 2 seasons. 4
And LeBron
seasons.
James came right out of high school.
Okay. Wait, how old was Michael Jordan when he started?
He was I don't know his exact age, but I know
But not high school
Bron
age.
Bron came right out of high school. So.
Also, Brian got fake hair, so.
Come on, the hairline. It's not his whole hair.
He
It's
got
his hair
that,
and
he
all.
got that man weave, John.
Is that the same John Tory Lanez used?
No.
But what you gotta
Tory
understand?
Lanez actually got his like growing back. LeBron got a piece.
Okay.
He lifted it up like a headband. I was like, wow.
Wait. Oh, send me that link, yo.
There's
If
a
you
picture.
find
Let me
it.
see if I can find it.
That's crazy. But go ahead, Archie. What you was about to say?
No, I think it's too late for him to be considered the greatest. He is who he is, but he ain't gonna top Mike because Mike did it from the muscle. LeBron, you know,
He started in high
did it with-
school.
but I'm talking about he did it with superstars and other superstars.
Whoa.
Wait, didn't Michael Jordan
has
has
the greatest coach of all time?
and didn't he
He
also
had-
what's his name, Dennis Rodman, helping him
He had
too?
players. Yeah, he had players.
Dennis Rodman is not no all-star.
I thought Dennis Rodman was. I thought Dennis Rodman was the bad boy of the Bulls. I thought he was the bad boy.
He wasn't an all-star. He
He
a
played an
role
all-star
player.
game.
So you
He's literally an all-star.
So you consider him an all-star or a role player? I consider him a role player.
But he played in an all-star game, so he's
He
literally an
was an
all-star.
all-star.
Y'all gotta pull them stats up because it's hard to believe that he played in an all-star game when he ain't even put up no points. The boy had
Chris Middleton don't got stats, but he was an all-star. He's an all-star. If you make the all-star game,
he
he's an
didn't
all-star.
need to put up points.
Chris Middleton put up some points. He was averaging 22 points last year.
But what I'm saying is he didn't need to put up points. He had Pippen, he had Jordan, he had Curry, he had people who could score. He didn't. That
Right.
wasn't his role on the team.
Right. So he was a role player. An all-star gonna put up points and he gonna take over the game when he got to take over the game.
In scoring, you're talking about a scoring all-star.
I'm just saying that in general, how can he take over the game? I mean, he could defense. I'm not gonna say that he ain't a good player Like, he was good at what he did. But don't see, Deron said that he had Dennis Rodman. You ain't even say Scottie Pippen first
I
or
wasn't sure what.
Steve.
Yo, I definitely
Deron
didn't. Yeah,
don't watch basketball.
I
He
made
went
this.
right to Dennis Rodman.
I made this topic straight for y'all because I don't know nothing. So this topic for y'all to just jump on it.
Oh crap!
No, I mean I respect LeBron. He on my team, on my team, my favorite team. But at the same time though, like I
You a
think
Lakers fan?
yeah, I'm a Lakers fan.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
I just think
This
that
explains so much.
So all right. So who better as
Yeah,
far
it
as
definitely
Hall of Fame?
explain-
As
it
far as
definitely
Hall of Fame
explains so much.
status, Kobe or LeBron?
Kobe.
LeBron.
Kobe.
Wait, I heard
LeBron.
different answers.
I mean, I gotta call a spade a spade. LeBron is kind of better than Kobe because he's an all-around player.
Ooh.
I mean, look,
Kobe got
Kobe was
rings.
the better. He was the better scorer. You know what I mean? He could score the ball, but LeBron, he makes people better around him. He makes those around him better, and he could pass, dish it out, rebound. You know what I mean? LeBron got him, but he
Bron
don't got
rings too.
Mike.
Bron got what? 3 rings?
Yeah, Brian got 3.
And he was in the NBA Finals for what, 9 years in a row?
Damn.
Damn there. Yeah. I mean, but he had superstars with him. He cheated, man. He ain't do it for the muscle like Mike.
But every player you're naming has superstars with him though.
But well, one is cool. He had multiple. Yeah, 'cause, I mean,
Smart
Sure,
moves.
more.
He was chasing them rings.
Who,
But
Kevin Love is
you
not a
gotta
superstar.
you gotta understand, Kyrie was hurt in the
Kevin
first
Love
finals
was an
against the
all-star.
Warriors.
Kevin Love is all-star just like Dennis
Kevin
Rodman.
Love was hurt.
Kevin Love is going to be remembered more than Dennis Rodman, you think? I doubt it. Chris Bosh going to be remembered more than Dennis Rodman? I doubt it.
Nope.
I mean,
Nope.
that's a good point. But Chris Bosh was a heavy scorer, and he was a multiple All-Star. He was in the All-Star game multiple times. Kevin
I
Love,
agree. But
Kevin-
what I'm saying is everybody you name it had players like that, though.
yeah, but Mike didn't go from team to team. He stayed with one team. You know what I mean?
That doesn't make you better or worse.
That make you do it from the muscle. He did it from the muscle.
That's what I'm saying. Jordan, to me, is what an athlete should be. Heart, brain, talent. LeBron, to me, is a bitch. He good at basketball, but he a bitch, bro.
Why? Because he traded to be on teams so he could get a better statistical chance of winning a ring?
You
Yeah,
gotta
what's wrong
watch
with
him
that?
play, bro. You gotta watch him play, bro. He always crying. He a fucking crybaby.
I gotta see some highlights. I look up some stuff.
Man, I'm a Kobe boy though. It just so happened he just came to LA. I'm a root for the Lakers.
I hear you. So basically, the standing is nothing LeBron can do to be considered the greatest athlete, at least of our generation. And I ain't even gonna get it all the time. How about our generation?
Oh, I mean our
It's
generation.
gonna be either Brady.
No, he ain't no athlete. Player
Brady's
maybe.
He always wins athlete of the year. Like he plays a sport, so he's considered an athlete. He's not more. I'm not gonna say he's more athletic than LeBron. That's not what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I definitely don't mean more athletic. I'm just
Yeah,
talking about all
That's how I
arounder,
take that.
dominating
I
their
don't know. I take
sport,
that literal.
dominating their sport, their field. Like you could add Serena in there, whoever else you want to add. Of just let's go from 2010 to 2019, like just of that
it's either
generation.
gonna be 2010 to 2019. You
Yeah,
said
yeah.
yeah. It's gonna be either Brady, Federer, or Serena, and then it's gonna be LeBron.
How is that guy
Besides
from the
the
Seahawks doing? The quarterback from the Seahawks.
Russell Wilson. Nah, I mean he's good, but he's Brady.
He's not in that conversation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's an MVP running this year. Like he good.
Yeah,
He a
this
great
year.
player, but he's when
Right.
you're talking about greatest of this decade. Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
this decade, yeah.
And he came in what 20? When he came in 2012. 2013, one of them?
He had enough time this
I think
season
it's
if he came in at
a little
2012.
bit
2011?
before that, 2011 or 2010, I want to say. Russell Wilson.
I think it was like 2012, 2013. I could be wrong though.
Looking up Wikipedia.
I mean, but
now.
either way, that's enough time for him to get settled in. But if he
Yep,
ain't put
2012.
up
You're right, 2012.
2012, yeah. See, this is why IGP here. He gonna help us with the sports stuff. He
I
know.
mean, they just beat us though. Russell just beat us today. Beat the Eagles.
I know that was embarrassing.
His
I think
middle
it was
name is
17 to something,
Carrington.
3 or something.
Russell Carrington Wilson.
What was the damn score?
Carrington.
Carrington.
17
My
to
name Mike
9.
Carrington.
Yeah, we just lost to him. 17 to 9. Crazy. Everybody mad on Instagram. I mean, on Facebook and stuff. They're like, oh, Eagles losing. We have been losing. We like 4-6, I think now.
5 and 6. Man, we won the Super Bowl 2 years ago. I'm straight.
Yo, y'all can't be riding that high. Like everybody in the locker room talking, yeah, we won, we won. They not playing hard now.
I
It's
mean,
cause,
as a fan, I'm cool. I got what I wanted.
it's 'cause we
They
don't got
need to
Foles no
play harder.
more or
But,
Wentz, whichever
no,
one's the good one.
Plus, we have all our players is like injured. Wide
Deshaun
receivers,
Jackson. Yeah.
running back, not just Deshaun, but Nelson Aguilar, Alshon Jeffries,
Lane Johnson.
Howard, Lane Johnson, they all out. But Wentz definitely ain't doing a good job though. You know what I'm saying? Because
He
I
missed
see
Miles
quarterback-
Sanders on that pass. That shit was bad,
Right.
bro. That Miles Sanders
Right.
pass. That
I
was
see
bad.
quarterbacks that make things happen, and Wentz don't make it happen.
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing from Wentz. He is not making it happen.
You gotta tighten up. I don't know what's up with it.
All right, well, speaking of the 2010s, that brings me into our final topic of the show. Now that the 2010s decade is ending, which trends are the most regrettable? Like, which trends from 2010 to 2019 just was the most dumbest thing or just regrettable, like, ugh, cringy?
Vine.
Vine.
What?
Oh, I
Get
was
the fuck
definitely thinking
outta
Vine.
here.
Vine
No,
and
get outta
TikTok.
here,
For
bro.
real, I don't like them. That's a
No,
good one.
TikTok. I want to say
TikTok is trash.
TikTok.
TikTok is trash.
TikTok.
Vine was the best thing that ever happened to us. this
Vine was
decade.
great. I like Vine actually.
Why, okay, so why? Why was Vine better than... I
But
hate
Vine,
TikTok,
it
by the
killed
way.
everyone's attention spans though. Everyone
That's what I'm
needs something
saying,
in
like,
6 seconds now.
It made YouTube... Like, all right, you had YouTube
Yeah,
comedians
but
where it'd be like...
it gave us some of the greatest lines. Top 3 lines of this decade all came from Vine.
You got yeet.
Do it
Yeah,
for
What's
the
the what are those? You got
What are
fucking
those?
you're not my dad.
Yeah,
you
why
got
the fuck you lying?
21. You got fucking everything
21
is
was a
on
good
Vine,
one.
bro.
All right, Vine was cool. What about
Hello, motherfucker.
I got
That's
one
my
for you.
shit, bro.
Those stupid challenges that we were doing, like cinnamon challenge, hot water challenge, ice water
No,
challenge.
those are lit.
Those
are
were
lit for the
not
moment. The
lit.
ones that people were setting themselves on fire, nah, that was.
That's what I'm saying. Regrettable. Like those were some of the worst things that we was doing as a culture. We was real dumb
The
with
knockout game.
it. Oh yeah, that was crazy too.
You know what they just started doing? Acid attacks.
Oh man.
Oh
That's
yeah,
not
they
cool.
did that.
Is it a challenge or is it just you attacking somebody?
I'm sure it's challenging, but really they just throw acid in somebody's face.
Oh, they tripping with that.
That's not a challenge. That's a felony.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
basically.
it mutilates you.
What?
Remember,
That's it.
what's another corny John? Remember Google Glass? I don't know. Yeah, I think that counts as this decade. Google Glass. Everybody's trying to be hype over that. Kanye
Yo, I
West bought a
wanted
pair. Yeah.
That's a cool idea. I want camera in my glasses.
And then
Yeah,
Snapchat
bro,
had
this-
their own
This
Jones.
decade was fire, bro. It gave us the best. Like we got memes, bro. Like we got
Yeah,
all
no,
this
that's the
crap.
good things. I'm talking about some of the bad things though. But yeah, I
I
should do
can't think
another
of
episode.
anything that
What about Google Plus?
the Kardashians rhymes to fame. That's bad.
PewDiePie.
Facebook turning into a privacy hack where they keep finding all your stuff.
Bad
Facebook
baby.
used to be chilling.
Bad
Oh yeah,
baby.
bad baby.
Well, Vicky, you throw her in there.
Coney 2012. Remember? That's fucking regrettable.
That shit was fire, bro.
You say that shit was fire.
Gotta
Fidget
catch 'em
spinners.
all.
I'm tripping. Fidget spinners. That was definitely
Yeah,
one of
that's corny.
Remember
Fidget
fucking.
spinners.
You remember fidget? I know you remember fidget spinners because Kai was
Yeah.
all over them fidget spinners. And
Yeah, he
hoverboards. Was
was.
hoverboards lit or was hoverboards corny?
I like them. I never had one.
Because
I
they're
think they
sweet
was-
to ride.
No,
and
but I'm
they're
saying,
funny
like-
to watch people fall off of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As
I
a
think
trend,
they-
like,
I think they overrated though. I thought it was gonna be better than what it was.
yeah, the name definitely made it sound like it was gonna be something crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be world lit. Like you don't even hear 'em- you don't even hear nothing about hoverboards like that or see it. Well, I don't.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't either.
Sean got one. He don't even ride it no more.
That was a trend. Yeah. You remember when damn, I'm trying to remember how to word it. But like now games all of a sudden started doing those like small purchases inside of games, microtransactions. I hate that. Like games all do that now.
Yeah, DLC.
Oh
Purchasable
my
DLC
goodness.
is
No, DLC I
trash.
think was
Loot
in like
boxes.
the early yeah, loot box. That shit right there. Loot box, gambling, all that gambling stuff. I hate that. Like if I buy a
I
game
hated
for
it.
$60, just let me buy a game. Don't try to nickel and dime me. NBA 2K do that all the time with the VC currency and all that. However you word it, the my player
You
stuff.
don't play 2K.
I know, but I gotta talk about a little bit of everything.
I was just about to
Call of
ask
Duty
you
did
that.
it.
It's I'm a source of knowledge. I gotta know a little bit of everything, even if it's not hands-on knowledge. But yeah, I know about the 2K cards
Okay.
and all that. And they ain't
You
making me
know,
sound
what's
crazy.
the worst trend of the 2010s? The
Clickbait.
rise of PC culture.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
definitely that.
definitely,
Yeah, definitely that.
definitely.
Everybody's so
But you know what that
butthurt
was?
about everything.
It's because Donald Trump won.
No,
I
no,
guarantee
no,
you, if
no,
Hillary won,
no,
Wait, hold on.
no.
Auntie P,
It
you
was
know what we
way
talking about
before
when we say
Donald
PC,
Trump won.
right?
Nah.
We talking about these people. No, nope. We
Politically
talk.
correct.
Yeah, these people. I'm gonna break it down. Like these people. That's how you word it. Like you can't say certain jokes. Like I can't say, oh, cut the baby head off. Like even if it's a joke, people be like, oh, you can't say that. That's too insensitive. Like that type of stuff. People being real sensitive.
You can't even say
everything and
tranny
everybody
no
got
more.
feelings.
You
All
can't
of the
say what?
funnest words you can't say. Tranny, cunt.
Oh,
Right,
whoa,
Okay, my
whoa!
bad.
You
We on
making
YouTube.
you making me real uncomfortable right now.
We
You
on
making me
YouTube. My
real
bad, my bad,
uncomfortable
my
right
bad.
now.
We on YouTube. My bad.
Yeah, you can't say those words, B. But
Yeah, you
that's
definitely. Yeah.
Those are the funnest words to say.
all right. A couple.
Funnest.
Yeah, like when
That's why.
remember.
Hey, shot. Dave Chappelle. She put me on the Dave Chappelle joint when he was going in on him. Did y'all see
Oh,
that
that was a
one?
good one. Yeah, that was a good one. Everybody's mad at that one. That was a good one.
He was the bid on that one.
But you
Yeah.
know, it's going away. That's how you know it's going away.
It
What's
is
Because not
going
that
no.
on?
many
PC
people was
culture?
mad.
No.
Yeah.
No.
People was mad.
Bro,
It's just you can't
it's
stop
getting
Dave
on the-
People
Chappelle
are
because he
looking at
real
it like, yo,
big.
y'all
It's on
are
the
silly.
rise.
Y'all are talking about the dumbest things, and
But when it
it's
came,
flipping over.
out, you see the first thing they did was gave it a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
And then all the audience members was like, "Oh yeah, we actually like this. Y'all tripping."
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Once they
Like
go,
normal
you
people,
go off
that's
the
normal
audience.
people versus the loudest people. The loudest people are always the most politically correct people, bro. And you can't
No,
blame Trump
it's a
on this
small
because
minority, and because
you can't blame
it's
Trump
so
on this.
egregious, it's
Yeah, I
like
definitely don't
y'all
blame Trump because
understand how
this
stupid
was
this is.
just yeah.
You could blame Trump for a lot of stuff, but not PC, bro.
This started happening when
Trump-
Obama was in office too. People just I don't know got
I know
sensitive.
the NBA moved the All-Star game from Charlotte because they didn't have gender-neutral bathrooms. That's when Obama was president.
Right.
I didn't
That's
even know about
actually
that,
right.
but
You're
that's
right.
crazy.
You're right.
And not to
Damn.
knock the plight of transgender people, but as Dave Chappelle said on one of his stand-up specials,
Trannies.
they don't I'm gonna say transgender. They don't have it as hard as black people. They like to say they do, but they don't have it as hard as black people.
They really don't, and
They
it's the
don't.
craziest thing.
But they like to pretend they do. Like, oh, this is egregious. I mean, I get it though, because if I was black, I mean, I am black. Excuse me. If it was like a law where,
Goddamn Republicans.
shut
bro.
up, shut up. If it was a
We're not a
law,
monolith.
if there was a law saying black people can't get married, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck, y'all niggas tripping? But so I get it where they coming from. Like they want rights too, but they
The
gotta
thing
tone it
is-
down a little bit.
The
Like they
thing
shouldn't
is,
have no
people are
black
so
only bathrooms. That's they
flip-floppy,
tripping with that. Like
The
they
thing
got
is, they have not been enslaved for like 200, 300
yeah.
years.
There you go. Thank you.
400
Thank you.
years. Like the fuck. Like just stop it, please.
yo.
This
250 years.
is relatively new. All right, just give us a time. Give people time. That's all.
Just,
You said-
yeah,
you
it's
said give 'em
250
time.
years.
Yeah, 250 years.
I thought it was
That's a
from the
long time.
1700s to. Yeah, I ain't
Nah,
gonna try to get it.
1619 until 1862.
Okay,
yeah.
all right, cool. I could have swore it was 300 years. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
200 years. 200 years. 65, I think.
Oh, so you might as well round that up.
1862 is when the Civil War started. You're right. It's
Right,
1865 is when it ended. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm an African American lit as we speak today, and
Oh yeah, school us with some knowledge, bro. Definitely.
so as far as the slavery in the 65, Juneteenth.
Oh yeah. I seen that on the Blackish TV show. They talked about that, and it's like,
Yeah,
why don't nobody
right
talk
now.
about that?
And they with the top of this is reparations for the slaves. I don't know y'all.
Now, weren't we
Okay.
supposed to be getting them? Like, cause obviously the slaves not here no more. But ain't it supposed to be like,
Right.
it was passed down? Okay, yeah, just making sure I
The only
understood
thing
how that
about
worked.
reparations is, I feel like we talked about this on the podcast before.
We have,
the only
but
thing-
we ain't talk
the
about
only
it in
thing about
detail.
reparations is, if they giving it out, I'm taking it, my nigga. So, but
Yes.
Sure.
but the thing is, how do we get, like, can Adam and Aurora get it? Like my kids, can they get it?
No, they have, bro.
Because my wife is white, so
Yeah,
so
you-
are they asked out?
you ineligible for this promotion.
I don't think so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like, and what about me? Like, do I get? I'm not 100% African American. Do I get 100% of what I would be owed, or do I get a percent of what I'm? And what about Aurora and Adam? Do they have to pay because they're considered white? Like that's what
Oh,
I'm
that's
like.
all right. That is a good question.
Yeah, you stuck between a rock and a hard place with that one.
But that was a good one you brought. I don't think they would. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good one. I can't even say. If you have, you could choose, I guess, to pay
I mean,
or
the
to.
Germans gave the Jews reparations, and they gave them billions.
Damn,
I
and
think.
we ain't get shit.
Mistaken. Yeah, and that was only 12 years of the Holocaust. We talking about 200 years, and the U.S. was riding with the Jews, for the Germans to give those Jews that's in the U.S.
That's what I'm about to say.
reparations.
If we were gonna get reparations, we should have got reparations from the rip. That's the only way it would have worked. Now that we're
40
so
acres in
far
a mule,
out,
dog.
now that we're so
Yeah.
far out, I feel like it's
Yeah, right,
harder
we were
to
supposed
execute.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and you know why? I was talking to my wife about this. I forgot how it came up. I was like, that's because they scared of us, because they know we could easily. They say we the
Right.
minority, but I feel like it's a lot of us, at least enough of us. We could easily overthrow these niggas on some Black Panther type shit. Not to take it back to
Well,
comic
it's
books.
400 million Americans, we're
Uh-huh.
13%.
Right.
I just feel like we could still win though. Not to make it a race war,
it's
but
like
I
50 million of us.
Like give us billions and see what we do with it. You know what I'm saying? See what the Black Americans do with it. You know,
I feel like Dave Chappelle,
better.
the way Dave Chappelle did it was exactly how it's actually going to be.
what?
You
I don't
didn't see
remember that
Dave
episode.
Chappelle joint when
I
they got
seen
the
them, but I can't
reparations
remember it. I can't remember it.
back? He's like KFC just joined with FUBU to become the largest corporation in the world.
I remember that a little bit now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this just in, the richest man in the world is simply a black man known as Tron. They like start interviewing him. They're like, "How did you become the richest man in the world?" He's just like, "Hot hand in a dice game."
It's a hot hand in the dice game. Oh man.
That boy Dave Chappelle crazy.
Yo, he's
that joint's funny
he's
as
really
hell. I
good.
gotta watch
Yeah.
that shit again.
He's
They're
like,
Is he the funniest right now, or
Yeah,
what?
he been the funniest for a while, man. He left, but he came back like he never left, though. He
Right,
been the
yeah,
funniest.
yeah, he was the
bad.
funniest, and I felt like he gave the throne, not the conscious side, but the funny side to Kevin Hart, and then it kind of just was up in the air. Because Kevin Hart was funny, but he wasn't conscious. He just was like, turn your brain off. You can enjoy both white and black people, which Dave Chappelle can do. But Dave Chappelle has some shit where it's like, if you sit and think about it, he also got like, he's spitting facts too. So that's what made him real enjoyable. Like, he wasn't just making you laugh. If you look deeper, it's actually something there. And you be like, damn, I'm actually getting something out of
Did
this.
Kevin Hart fall off to y'all or what?
To me,
Or am I-
Kevin
Jokes-
Hart was
jokes
always-
wise.
Yeah.
Jokes
To me,
wise,
Kevin
but
Hart was always funny.
Right.
Kevin Hart was always funny, but he was never the funniest. But the fact that he made that meteoric rise is just because he worked so fucking hard.
Yeah, I
so
respect
people
that.
always say he fell off, but he was just. I just feel like he never was really just the funniest guy out. That's just my
Right,
opinion.
right.
But
And-
he is the hardest working.
yeah, him and like Lil Wayne. Like Lil Wayne would just make a song. This is back when Lil Wayne was doing his mixtape thing. He would just make a song, just like Meek Mills was doing until he got on. So it's like make a song. So he kept hitting you
No.
over the head with it. So you kind
See,
of
Lil Wayne was the hottest then, dog.
he was
But it's hard, that's what I'm saying. But who else was coming out with more music than Weezy at that time?
yeah 07,
Nobody at all.
07, 08 maybe when he did the Drought 2, Drought 3. That was my shit.
And he was dropping mixtapes that had like 2 or 3 good songs on them.
Right.
Besides the
Like,
Drought, he was dropping mixtapes that I don't know the names of, but the Drought
That's
was
what I'm
that was
saying.
the best joint. Yeah.
He was dropping like 10 mixtapes a year, dog.
And that's how he solidified his status as a legend. I think he a legend, if I'm being honest.
No, he's a legend.
Oh, all right, just making sure.
To me, he's a top 10 rapper. I think undoubtedly he's a top 20 rapper of all time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
To me, he's top 10.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's where we go at. When I was asking Duran, like, should hip hop have a Hall of Fame though? I think they should.
I think they
Hip-hop Hall
should
of
too.
Fame?
I think they
Yeah,
should.
hip hop Hall of
Because
Fame.
rock and roll got one. They definitely should. And you gotta, before you even put any new people in there, actually no, each year they should do like an older generation and then close to like 2000s generation. So like the first inductees could be I can't remember the name, but
You don't gotta do that because you're not gonna come out with a Hall of Fame rapper every year. So
like the,
they'll
like
catch up. They'll
WWE.
catch up.
Sean, chime in on this. Don't WWE do one every year, like a Hall of Fame event where they do 5 people at a time or 3 people at a time
Yeah.
or something? Yeah, do it
Yeah.
that way. Don't do everybody at once. Do 3 people a
But
year.
what I'm saying
I don't
is
think
the
it's that many
NFL
people.
What?
I like how the NFL do it.
How they do it?
Yeah, NFL, right?
Like
Or the
every
NBA.
year, they just have like the sport. I like how sports do it because every year they just have a certain number of people that can get in.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm saying do that.
But what I'm
No,
saying
it's the same
is, it should be all older guys and then move up.
Oh, okay, I get
Right.
you. Yeah. But
He
I
gotta
want
be
to.
retired for like 5 years or something from sports.
I don't want them to take so long. I want to see some artists from the 90s and 2000s get in early though. Like Eminem should be in there. 50 Cent. I mean, he's probably not a legend, but I like 50 Cent. I'm a little biased.
You
He's
think
a
50
legend.
should be in there?
50
He
to
can't be
me,
early.
to me,
Couple
50 should
years in.
only
Couple
be
years
in.
in.
Sorry, you go, you got it.
50 Cent should be in a couple years, like not the first couple years, like after the 5 years, let that man get in. I know he's still alive and he's still rapping, but he kind of did a lot of things. Like he did
To
the
me, 50
movies.
should only get in because of Get Rich or Die Trying. That
Yeah.
album to me
That-
is a top 10 rap album of all time, dog.
So
That
that
album,
album,
every song is a banger.
right? So that album could go in as the Hall of Fame, but 50 by itself, I think he need to come with some more.
Well,
Or
Nas
hip-hop.
only had one good album.
I mean, but Nas was like iconic as far as the way he spoke and what he was rapping about.
That's true. 50 just rap about basic shit.
Right.
But I don't know. That first album was definitely good, and the second one was a little bit, okay. And the third one, I kind of that's where it was like, all right.
I mean, he had some good songs. That I Get Money was like a little.
Yeah.
That was was that
is
second or
that
third
Hall of
album?
Fame worthy?
I don't know if that's second or third album. That was second album. I Get Money.
That's the third album. Man. That's
Oh,
the
all
third
right, yeah,
album.
yeah, yeah. Which one was Curtis? Was that the third or the fourth album?
That's the third
That's the
album.
third.
Okay, so it was before I Self Destruct. That's where I was really like, all right, I'm kind of over this. That was the fourth one before I Self
Get Rich or
Destruct.
Die Trying. Then what was the one with Candy? Is it Candy Shop?
Massacre.
Magic
That's the
Stick.
The Massacre. That's what
This
it's
is
called.
Candy Shop too. Yeah, the Massacre.
And the Candy Shop was really good. And he had Somebody Gonna Die Tonight. That was on Massacre too.
He said, "Bitch, get in my car."
That was a good one.
Which you can't even say that nowadays. It's too much sex trafficking.
Facts. and they exposing all Uber drivers.
Oh, I think I seen something like that too.
And it's crazy that Uber be so strict with people with felons can't ride work for them. But there they go. They Uber drivers is the ones who's supposed to be.
Wait, hold on. If you're a felon like with any crime, or you gotta have a certain crime, is this any crime you can't drive for?
I don't know. I know that it was.
Well,
it was a
every
problem.
crime's not a felony.
But I'm saying like, ain't this a felony that don't involve like vehicles or murder, or that's all felonies basically?
No, but I'm just saying, if you commit a felony, you fucked up, yo. It's not.
I don't see. Yeah, I don't know about all the jumps. I don't know exactly what constitutes as a felony. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's a felony where it's like, all right, you can still, have a regular job and shit. I don't know though.
Well, Uber.
Yeah.
Well, I know that I couldn't be. I know they ain't hired me. I had some felonies. I don't know about.
But can't
nobody
you
else.
still do Uber Eats? Cause you're not putting nobody in your car.
No, I can't even do Uber Eats.
Bitch,
Oh yeah,
get
they
in.
drawing on that. Yeah, they drawing on that.
But they got Uber drivers that's doing that's being committing sex trafficking and all that, and
Remember the
Allegedly.
Uber killer?
No, I don't remember that.
The dude going around killing people in his Uber?
He tripping for that,
Yeah.
yo. He making it drawing. Like you got
He said
this
that-
nice thing.
he
He
making
said
it hot.
that Baphomet was telling him to kill people.
Who that? A demon?
Oh.
That Baphomet is just the devil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ain't that a bitch?
Yo, he's just going around murdering people because the devil told him to.
That's like that. Remember? No, not last year. 2017. We had that clown going around killing everybody.
Clown killer for real?
What,
Yeah.
the hit?
No. In real life, it was somebody dressing up like a clown actually killing people.
John
Was
Wayne
he
Gacy.
actually killing people or just walking around? Because I didn't hear.
Oh,
much
you know
about
what? That's a
people
good
dying.
question. Yeah, he
I
probably
think it was
was
just
walking.
everyone dressing as clowns for the prank, and everyone was just scared because people were just afraid of clowns for whatever reason.
Oh, okay.
I never
But
heard
that was
anybody dying.
that was another regrettable thing from the 2012s. People was taking shit way too serious. People was really drawing.
That was like 2 years ago too.
Yeah,
Or last
that's what I'm
year.
saying. This decade we had some good things though. Not gonna lie, like this decade brought us really cool stuff with our phones. That's probably about it. The cars didn't change much. I mean, we got some more electric cars, so that's a good thing. That's a plus side. We had a bunch of reboots, like just for the sake of nostalgia. Nothing was really like amazing, like Jurassic
Those
World.
reboots was trash, bro.
Yeah,
Is Instagram considered this decade or
yeah. I
was
think
it
they came
before?
out 2012, right? I think that came out. That was really big. People still use Instagram to this day. Facebook old now.
Yeah, Facebook was before 2012.
Yeah,
2010, right?
yeah. So
What
Facebook kind of
happened?
like
What was the
old
other one
news.
before Facebook? What was that one?
MySpace. Hey,
MySpace.
that's a
It's
classic right there.
MySpace, then Facebook, then Twitter, then Instagram.
If you
Is,
want to go
is
even
Then
further
MySpace
back,
Snapchat.
they had Black Planet. I wasn't around for that one though.
is
Wasn't it?
Black
MySpace
Planet.
even still alive? Like, where's MySpace?
Man, it's like a dust ball. Like go to Wild West and a little tumbleweed go past. It's like that. It's empty.
I want to know the creator of MySpace. Is he rich or or is he like? Is it over for him? Because I do
It,
know.
he sold it to Justin Timberlake, and Justin Timberlake tried to revive it for bands so you could put your music on there. So he made some money off of it, but he probably not sitting there chilling. He probably
How much
modestly
Justin
living.
Timberlake gave him for?
I'm about to look that joint up.
Because I know he probably mad as shit. MySpace done ran off with his bread. You mention MySpace to him, I mean Facebook to him, he probably be sick. You know. Don't you ever use that word in this house.
He bought Justin. I'm sorry, he bought Justin Timberlake. He bought MySpace. No, let's say News Corp bought MySpace in 2005 for 580 million. I'm about to see how much they sell it for.
Wow.
That's a News Corp. Hold on, singer turned actor takes a stake in the purchase. Oh, so he didn't really buy it himself. Some news corporation bought it. He just took a 35 million stake in it, so he could own part of it. But he ain't buy it.
580 million. He's rich. That's
Yeah.
my fault.
Oh, you know, the boy definitely rich. I didn't know he sold it for that much, but that's smart.
Yeah, he cool.
But you know why they be selling them? Because they got all these users with their information on it, so now you could just plug them full of ads. That's why Facebook started getting in trouble, because it was just ads all over the place. Like Facebook, when it first came out, you ain't really see no ads. Then in the 2010s, they started drawing with these targeted ads. Like I always see T-shirts that say, "Hey, buy this T-shirt," and the T-shirt will be like, "Guess who's born in December at work at GameStop and such and such." I'm like, how the fuck is a T-shirt that specific? I'm like,
I
that's
thought
some
the same
fake ass
thing.
shit. Yeah.
You know what's crazy though with these phones though? Like I could be, say like I'm at your house, Duran, and the phone will let me know like my next move. Like he know I'm going to the casino after your house or something. Like I'll be looking at it and say 32 minutes to the casino. I'm like, how the fuck my phone I'm going to the casino?
Yeah, I'm adding that to the regrettable list of this decade. Our information and shit is being taken away, and I think 2020 is gonna be worse because we're gonna get this thing called 5G, where phones is gonna get faster, and then they're gonna come up with new technology like smart roads and shit that just know where your car is at. Like if you drive a car from this decade, you're gonna be cool, but 20 whatever, they're gonna have chips inside your car, which they probably already have,
5G
but
give you cancer, bro.
they're gonna have chips inside your car that be like, we know your location, and it's gonna be built into all the new cars, and they're gonna be like, oh, it's for safety, it's so AAA can get to you. Like if you crash, it got crash detection, but really it's gonna be a backdoor way for somebody to get in and follow you.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be hard to commit crime. So.
And they gonna try to play it off like, oh no, this is for your safety, and we already know what it's hitting for real, for real.
For sure.
All right, Sean or
Man.
Dante, I'm gonna send. Who I'm gonna send this to? Dante, I'm gonna send it to you. You gotta read these bars. Oh, before we go into that segment, no, that's the outro. Yeah, no, rate the bars is next. Actually, before we go into rate the bars, do y'all want to add anything else to this?
Nah.
All right, Dante, I'm gonna text you these lyrics. I'm gonna send it to Dante. You gotta read these lyrics and then you gotta rate them.
What you mean?
So this is called Rate the Bars. So I just text you a 4-line bar from an unknown artist that you don't know. Maybe you do know. And then you just gonna read it out loud and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this trash, this hot. I like the rhyme play. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. Like just give me your thoughts on it.
Alright, so I'm reading it now. Do I have to rap it out or no?
No, you read it out. That's what makes it more funny. You can rap it out if you want though. And you can curse too. Or block it out however you want to do it. It's whatever.
Alright, the first nigga play, I'ma body a nigga. Ha! I just checked my balance. I probably pull up to your hood and come buy me a nigga. No cap. You know that your hoe told you that nigga crazy. You know that your hoe told you that nigga crazy. Don't think that she lied to you, nigga bitch. I don't know that.
Alright, what you get at, John?
I get at I mean, what I'm rating from 1 to 10 or 1 to 5.
I'm basic. I always do 1 to 5, but you can do however your scale is.
I mean, I like my scale is 1 to 10. I can't,
All right, what you
and
think?
I rate this like a 4.
Ooh.
I I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
give him
got,
a 4.
yeah, you gotta hear that joke. I'm gonna send it to you in context. All
This
right,
this
but
sound like some black youngster or somebody. Crazy.
Oh,
Nah, that's a
wow.
little baby.
yeah,
I
that
thought
was
you knew the
that was the
song.
baby. Yeah, that was the baby.
Oh yeah, it is the baby, ain't it?
Yeah, but
Oh
that's why it's
shit.
funny when you read it out loud because you don't know the context. So you be like, the first nigga play, I'ma body a
That
nigga.
nigga playing my body, a nigga.
Oh
I just
yeah,
want to
all
follow.
right.
I thought look
It's
here,
just like,
him
no,
can
it's just
buy
like,
me a
look,
nigga.
nigga, buy me a nigga. Hey.
That's crazy. As soon as you said it though, it came to my mind. It came in my head.
And that's why I was like, don't rap it, because if you rap it, you're gonna know what it is, and you're not going. Yeah, it's more funny when you don't know. You be like, who the fuck is this? This is the for I'm gonna buy me a nigga. What? How you gonna buy somebody? That's slavery.
I
But
got the baby. I got the baby being your favorite rapper, the rhyme.
that's actually Ja. Shout out Ja X1. Make sure y'all follow his YouTube channel. That's actually Ja fair rapper. So because that's my stepson, I try to follow what he likes, so I can see all right why you like this person. Cause he
You
listen to
sure that's his
Dirt.
favorite rapper?
He said that's what he listening to right now. Him and
No, I
Dirt.
think
He like
his
Dirt.
favorite. Yeah, he like Dirt.
Yeah, but I don't listen to enough Dirk. I just know early Dirk when he had black hair, not when he got the dreads. I don't really care for that. But I like This Ain't What You Want. That's the best song I like from Dirk.
Dirt, Dirt, Dirt popping right now.
He popping. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I gotta listen to some of his song. But I like look the baby because he was silly, so I can easily get down with that. But all right, yeah, that's it. So what y'all got to add before I wrap up today's show?
I mean,
Uh,
thanks for having me, man. It was good for this hour and 19 minutes. You know,
Yeah,
went over.
definitely. Well, that's
Yeah,
because
we
we,
went
st-
over.
Good.
we started having a good conversation about this generation, and I think we should have you on next time. Definitely, whenever you're not busy on a Sunday, please come on because it's fun having other people on that don't talk about the same shit that we talk about. It was fun getting some diversity.
Right. Just have my check next time. How much you getting paid?
You know the only
$24.
people that's cutting the checks is the white people, and we already know you don't like white people. That's my new
I ain't never
stance. I'm just lying. I'm just lying. He like children. Are you fucking on my checks, dog? I love everybody.
No, I like white people. I like white guys. I mean white people. I ain't gonna discriminate against them.
Especially if that money
Fucked up
right.
what they it's fucked up what they folks did to us, but
Oh yeah. All right, Lawrence, you
I'm
got
a
anything you want to add?
Nah, I'm all good.
King Dash, thank you for being on the show. You want to add anything before I let you go?
drink water, eat healthy, peace and positive vibes.
All right, folks. As always, if you want to hear your topic on the show, let us know on Twitter or Instagram or the YouTube comments, and we'll see you next week. Same black time, same black channel. We out. That was a wrap. That was beautiful, guys. That was beautiful. Yeah.